stand tall and look at the journey, observing all that awaits me. I understand it will not be easy, so I pray I'm protected by His mercy. I wrote Take Flight about 2 years ago, and as I was writing it, I pictured myself on top of a New York City building, very high, and I pictured myself just looking out into the distance and seeing the end of the building and the edge of the building. And I pictured what would it be like to illustrate faith, trust, and surrender to God. And that's what came to me. So I pictured myself standing there in the building, on top of the building, and hearing the voice of the Lord say, take flight. You know, the time is now, take flight, trust in me. And in the beginning, I would take the first step and it seemed like everything was okay and everything was going well. And then I gained speed and I began to run and maybe jump over certain obstacles that I would face until I saw that I was started to reach the edge of the building and began to question the Lord, saying, you brought me here and there's no more floor beneath me. There's where am I going to go? And then in the poem, I find myself on the edge, standing there, and basically have no other choice but to believe and trust. And I jump off the edge. And as I'm falling, I begin to question God and just almost disappointed. This is not what I expected. I expected you were going to save me, or I expected that you were going to be there. And as I'm falling and there's no more hope, my dreams are crashing down, everything is failing. Right when I think that it's all over and right when I think that I've reached the end, He comes and His wings just uplift me and lift me higher than that building, higher than I was before. And basically that lesson of just trusting in what the Lord says. Sometimes He requires things of us that are uncomfortable. And just like standing at the edge of a building and just jumping off takes trust and surrender, believing in God and having faith that He'll do what He said He will do. It takes that trust and it takes that faith in God. And that was the inspiration behind Take Flight.